Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out in the garage, a little bit of goofing around tonight. I thought I'd do something a little bit different for tonight. Just wanted to give you kind of my final thoughts about this Xisico, again I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Xisico XSP120D. The first one I got was kind of a lemon, had several problems with it. The 177 barrel was kind of bent at the tip, and you couldn't hit nothing. If you were shooting at the barn from inside, you couldn't hit the wall, but it wasn't quite that bad. But the 22 barrel on that one was really good, and after I got the other couple problems resolved with it, it actually was shooting pretty good. I contacted the reseller and the manufacturer, and the reseller ended up sending me a whole new package. And that one was just fine right out of the box. Both the 177 and the 22 barrel were pretty much spot on. I mean, when you swap these barrels back and forth, you do have to adjust a little bit for zeroing out. But with that other 177 barrel from the first one, because it was bent, if you didn't put it in exactly the same way you took it out, it really shifted the point of impact like 6 inches. Depending on how how you stuck it back in there. But this one here, I've swapped the barrel back and forth a few times, and it actually is holding zero pretty good. But what I've decided to do is this is the first one that I got, and I've got the 22 barrel that it came with in here. I'm gonna keep this one this way, and then I have the the second one here, which also has a 22 barrel with it, but I have the 177 barrel in this one, and I have this one zeroed out. So I'm going to go ahead and keep these both this way. So, but if you wanted to swap the barrel out, you take these two Phillips head screws out and that little strap, and the barrel just lifts right out, and then you stick the other barrel in. Like I said, it does take a minimal amount of re-zeroing when you swap them out, but hardly anything compared to the way it was before. So this one is the 177. It's the newer of the two, but I'm going to do something a little different. We've already done a review on them. These are with the with the 177 pellets. They're around 410, 420 feet per second, depending on the weight of the pellet. And with the 22 caliber one, it was running right around 300 feet per second, so we don't need to do all that over again. The triggers on both of them are great now. This one right out of the box was like 10 ounces. That other one, there was some problems with the trigger, so I had to do some work on it, but again, that one's less than a pound. Now that, and it really was, when it was working right, it was less than a pound anyway, but there was a piece that was kind of kilted off to one side, and it was catching, and you couldn't even squeeze it and make it go off. But I just have a couple of targets downrange here. I'm gonna do like a little bit of a innocent bystander and the bad guy standing behind with my tin can, and I'm gonna try to shoot in between them, the innocent bystanders, and not hit them. But of course, you know, they're probably going to end up but we'll try to not hit them for starters. Let's just try that. So this is the 177 version first, and I got a new can up there, so I'm trying to do like all the different cans that I do, the different flavors of flavored water that I do. Get at least one can from each one of the flavors up here on the mobile here. And that's one of them I don't have there yet. That's the Poland Springs Black Cherry. So I'm gonna work on splitting that can up. But so I'm shooting the Daisy 177 wad cutters in this version. The one thing I did notice, and really kind of appreciate is loading the 22 pellets into that other one is a lot easier than any of these ones that are 177. So I got the p17 and the p3, the Marksman 2003 or 2004, the Stoger XP4. They're all very, very similar, and to get the 177 pellets in there is a little bit fidgety, a little bit fiddly, and but the bigger diameter bore on that 22 really lets them pellets fall right in easy. So so if you look up New England air guns, they're about the only seller I really found in the US that actually carry this. So, and they sell them for like $30, and it costs $12. At least to get to me, it costs $12 for shipping. I'm not sure if it's different for other parts of the country. They're only like 2 states away from me, so it might be more if you're farther away. So that's the 177 version. Now this 22 is really, this is what this 22 was made for, was punching these cans out. But if you're going to go ahead and order one, I would order 2 of them and just make one of them a 22, one of them a 177, and then you don't have to swap them out. That's where I was going when I was showing you those screws earlier. If you went and just kept swapping these back and forth, eventually those they're like a little wood screw, and they will wear out that plastic hole where those screws go in. So I wouldn't want to be swapping them back and forth continuously, because you would end up, of course, at only $30 a piece. I guess you can afford to order one every now and then. So but yeah, I want to get this can cut up and add it onto the mobile. I got at least a couple more colors of cans that I want to add in there. It'll be a lot of fun. But I thought this would be something a little bit different for you guys for tonight. These, I'm really happy with them. They shoot at least as good as the other. So the Beeman P3 is quite a nice shooting gun, and I think that the P17 and the Marksman 2004 don't quite measure up to that P3 standard, but they're very close, and these ones are very close to all of those as well. So for the value for the money, it's definitely worth it. So all right, I had a lot of fun playing with the can. I got those the little steel silhouettes up there from off the shelf air gun. Really thank you a lot for that, Riddick. And let's go ahead and see if I can take out, let's see, I'll take out the Ram with the 22. And then I'll switch over to the 177, and we'll hit that little guy there. I was playing around, practicing with him a little bit earlier, and I was having a tough time hitting that. I don't know why. I mean, when I shoot at a target. All right, well, this time it's no problem. But those are a lot of fun. I have the, let's see, I have the turkey up there and the chicken right there. Them chickens, I like shooting them. They're a lot of fun and very challenging, but they also disappear. They have a tendency to disappear out here in the garage. So, but anyway, there you go. I can honestly recommend trying out these Xisico XSP120Ds now. The first one was kind of a lemon, but the second one was great right out of the box. So hopefully that was just a one-off for me getting that one. And when you guys order one, let me know in the comments down below if you get one that's a problem child too, but I imagine you probably won't. One thing I do notice is, like with the both of the P17s I had, the top strap was very rough and sharp. This one is not. It's not digging into my hand like either one of those, where I actually had to file down and smooth out that top strap on both of the P17s I've had, and neither one of these are like that. So that is a plus. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.